Breaking his silence in a rare interview, Ahmed Patel, Sonia Gandhi's political secretary, strongly rebutted claims made in the book by Sanjay Baru, the former media advisor to the Prime Minister. Baru claimed that the Prime Minister had surrendered authority to the Congress president, whose opinion was sought on clearing sensitive files. But Ahmed Patel said that as a member of the core group, he's ready to resign if it can be proved.
What about the release of Sanjay Baru's book right in the middle of the campaign, which said that there are two power centers? The Prime Minister acknowledged that the Congress President is a real power center, and that's why he couldn't function.
That's exactly the point which you have mentioned. Why in the middle of the election? It shows the suspicion. Why this particular time? And you must, I have not read this book, but I have heard.
Yes.
There is nothing concrete into that book. It's just hearsay.
No, but on the fact of it, because you know, as Sonia Gandhi's political secretary, you would be best placed to answer. Is it true that she was the real power center?
It is a baseless, totally. I am the member of the core group. I am witness to that. If somebody says that every file was going to Mrs. Gandhi or going through Mrs. Gandhi, it's a totally baseless. If any minister, any one of these ministers can, if they will say, yes, it is true, I will resign, I will reply. It's all wrong. It is a baseless thing.
It was not a fact that Pulok Chatterjee, who was in the PMO, would come with the files for Sonia Gandhi's approval, as the book claims?
Absolutely baseless. Absolutely baseless.
Did he ever meet Mrs. Gandhi in the course of his time as a member of the Prime Minister's office?
In some meeting, in some social function, yes, he must have met. It doesn't mean that regularly he goes for the clearance of the file. It's totally baseless.
So there was no question of any parallel power centers. Is that what you're trying to say? The Prime Minister's authority was supreme?
Absolutely baseless. Yes, maybe on some policy level matters. There is a Congress ideology. There is a manifesto. So sometimes when the government takes decision, then naturally the party will have its say. But why don't you go back to NDA government? There was extra constitutional authority called RSS. They used to dictate everything.
No, are you saying then it's virtually the same? Are you saying
no,
that
I'm not saying, I am denying it's not true. What, there is a written in the book, it's not true, it's baseless.
But he goes into such detail. He says that Pulok Chatterjee was in fact appointed at the behest of Sonia Gandhi, specifically to liaise between the PMO and Janpat.
And what's about appointment from Mr. Baru? If Pulok Chatterjee is appointed with the consent of the Mrs. Gandhi or suggested on the suggestion of the Mrs. Gandhi, what's about Mr. Baru? She should have immediately said, no, Prime Minister, you can't have this media advisor.
You're saying that the media advisor was appointed at the behest of the Prime Minister?
I don't say. When you are saying about Pulok Chatterjee, I'm just putting forward this argument.
No, but was it not a fact that he was appointed at the behest of
No, absolutely baseless. Prime Minister must have picked him up. He must have said, yes, he was working with the leader of the opposition when Mrs. Gandhi was the leader of the opposition. And on merit, he must have picked him up.